Coach Rekha Patterson, Southeast Missouri, joins us. Hey, Coach, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I heard you in the other room could overhear going through that media gauntlet with all the other media. So I promise I'm pretty laid back and pretty easy today.
I look forward to this one.
Great. Having a good time. Not so good a time when we last met, courtside, side by side after winning an OVC tournament championship. And then later, we know what happened beyond that. Kind of take us through, and I kind of almost feel regretful to ask you this, but kind of take us through because I think it's so important. The emotions of leaving Evansville with that championship trophy and the coming days and weeks.
A lot of people like to tell me, "Oh, coach, I'm so sorry about what happened with your team." And I understand that, but I am so grateful that our conference tournament is the week that it is because it allowed us to play in the conference tournament and have a chance to win a conference tournament championship. We are one of two teams who were able to walk away from last season winning a championship on your last game. I mean, does it get much better than that other than being the NCAA tournament winner? Um, I also know that a lot of coaches coach a lot of years and never have the opportunity to be a champion, right? And I haven't processed what it feels like to not have a chance to play in the tournament and not see our name pop up there on selection Monday. I'm probably gonna hold that off until my career is over, which is hopefully a long time from now. But I'm just grateful that our players got to experience being champions. We're getting rings, we're hanging banners, and we are going to make sure that that team is remembered here in Cape Girardeau for forever.
I thought the last two games of your season, last season in the tournament, were spectacular. The Tennessee Tech game and then moving to the UT Martin game. Kind of take us through those two games.
Well, the Tennessee Tech game, they obviously played extremely well. It took a last second shot for us to win that. Um, TP gets on Sports Center. Like that's a great moment for her and her friends and family. And then the Belmont game, if you're going to win a championship, it has to go through Belmont. They pretty much have shown that the last couple of years. And so for us to be able to have the success we did against them the way we did, it just showed that we were a very versatile team. We could do it a lot of different ways. And then, to have to beat UT Martin, who you had just lost to less than a week ago at their place, that proud of how we defended. Chelsea Perry is an extremely talented player. She's the player of the year. I don't know if we wore her down or what happened, but I'm grateful that we were able to come out with a win that day.
When you get to that point of the tournament where you were, particularly on championship Saturday, is there really a lot of coaching at that point in time? You know each other so familiar, as you mentioned, having played UT Martin inside of a week.
Yeah, that whole tournament run, I really just felt like an encourager and a reminder. We told our players that they knew what to do. They knew they were going to have to go take it. Nothing was going to be given to them. And they just had to be tougher every single time. There weren't a whole lot of adjustments we had to make. We had a very veteran team. They were very mature. They were very focused on, winning and doing whatever it takes to win. So we just reminded them of that. I think the entire 3 games, I may have used my coaching board twice to draw up something, but really that was just a wrinkle to something that they already knew that we were doing. So they felt really confident about who we were and what we were doing. And I think that allows you to play your best basketball when you know who you are and you know that it's good enough. So it was just, we can do it. You guys got it. Relax. Just go out there and be yourselves. It's good enough.
Got a big challenge for you. I need you to find another adjective to describe Tecia Thompson.
Oh God! See, I wasn't prepared for that one. She is driven to be her best. She has developed and added new things to her game every season. She's a very quiet person, but extremely competitive. I don't know if those are new, but I think those do describe Tecia Thompson.
So when this gets released to ESPN Plus, there'll be coaches around the league scrambling to find out that TC has added something to her game. That's worrisome to those coaches. She is just a spectacular person, but just a competitor of the likes I don't think I've seen come across the OVC very often.
And the show she put on in Evansville for that conference tournament, that was amazing. And nothing about it was about her. That's what probably made it even better. I still get great joy if I happen to watch a highlight from there, and she got so excited about making the pass to one of her teammates, and her teammate got an and one. Just so excited for the team. She did what she could for the team, and I think that's something that's really special about having a star player like Tecia Thompson.
So kind of the easy question, or maybe it's not so easy, we've been asking everybody today. 20 game schedule in this conference. You're excited, apprehensive? Kind of give me your thoughts on that.
Every team in this league has gotten better from last season, and last season was a dogfight. I don't know if I'm excited about having to play somebody else twice, but that is what it is. I understand why the conference made the decision to do it, and I'm hopeful that we can get all of those games in as possible. But it's going to be a dogfight. All those players on the all-conference team are returners. They play big roles with their teams, and I expect for them to probably add new skills to their game as well. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be exciting to watch. And I hope that everybody turns in on ESPN Plus when they can to watch those games.
Give me your recruiting pitch. You're on the road when you're allowed to get back out on the road, I should say. What are you speaking to prospective student athletes that attend SEMO? What are you saying about your program, your university, and CAPE?
Well, the first thing is, if you come here, our goal is to help you become the best person that you can be, help you get prepared for life after college, and, help you learn how to deal with adversity and dig deep and find that everything you need is already inside of you. We're already born with it. We're here to just encourage you to pull it out on days that you may forget, and remind you on days that may be tough for you. But that's what we're here to do. In addition to that, you're going to get a degree from a great university, and you're going to get a degree in what you want to get a degree in, not necessarily what fits our schedule. You're going to have extremely wonderful experiences here in Cape Girardeau. You're going to have fans who know you, who enjoy coming to watch you play, who enjoy watching you grow as a young lady. And then the last part is, we were selling people on building a championship program. We told them that it could happen here. We just needed to play the SEMO way, extremely hard, extremely tough, and together, and add talented players. And so if you want to come be a part of a championship program, then Cape Girardeau is a perfect location for you. Just think about what our other sports teams have done in the last year. Like, we win championships at SEMO.
Talk about the upcoming schedule in terms of how you are playing for the contingencies. And you spoke about that just a moment ago, potential to lose a game or have to switch sites. How are you talking to your team about that, or have you addressed that, or is that just an internal matter that you and the staff kind of have in your back pocket and know we'll go to plan B or maybe even C as we go along the way?
Well, I'm sure every coach is saying control the things that you can control, whether that's COVID year or not. We're going to control what we can control, and that's SEMO. That's SEMO women's basketball. We can prepare every day. We can work every day to get better, so that in a week from now, we can say, yes, we're a better team than we were last week. That's our goal. Continue to get better from game to game, from day to day, from week to week. And as far as what the schedule happens, look, if you love to play the game and the schedule happens to change, then you just love to play. It doesn't really matter who you're playing. We want to make sure that we know who we are, what we are about, and we're confident in what we're doing.
Rekha Patterson, thanks so much for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you at some court nearby.
Well, thank you.